I saw the English numbers run up, and I was there from day one, from the first group chat that was ever created from the 909 to the gated Discord channel. I realized something. Yeah. So the marginal buyer of these numbers are the same people spending $10 million on a number plate, right? Oil money, rich, wealthy Arabs in, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Dubai. They're the people who are the marginal buyers. So if the marginal buyers are Arab, I thought to myself at the time, let me see if the Arabic 3 digits are available. And I typed in 000 in Arabic and 001, and they were both available to be registered. And so I registered both. And I spoke to a few people about it, and they're like, oof, I don't know about that, right? And I spent like $2,000 registering them. And I remember I turned to my girlfriend and I was like, I think I may have just like burnt $2,000. I'm not sure. My logic was like, in the Middle East, they actually have like Arabic number plates. You take a look at Rolex. Rolex is the luxury brand. Yeah. Why is it out of all the different languages, they have the Rolexes with Arabic numbers? Yeah. And then you look into it deeper. Did you know that English numbers come from Arabic numerals? People don't know that. They're called Western Arabic numerals. Arabic numbers are called Eastern Arabic numerals. Yeah. So I was thinking about all these things, and then, I registered both of them, and I didn't really have a big Twitter profile at the time, but I wrote a bit of an article on them. There was a few people in London who saw it. They registered a few, but it wasn't really creating much action. And then someone started the Arabic 999 page, and then they started moving it, and then really organically on its own, people just love the idea. The Arabic digits went from like being at a 0.07 ETH floor, which is tiny, to 5 ETH, 5 Ethereum for the cheapest one. Wow. It was at that time, at the peak of it all, someone slid in my DMs and he's like, because there was 007, I think it got purchased for 55 ETH. Damn. And when I saw that, I'm like, I've got 000.
More valuable one,
what the hell? Like, this is blowing me away. Like, I can't even believe this. Someone slid in my DMs and said, how much would you be willing to let go of 000? And I said, I've got it listed for 100 ETH, and that's like my price. And he said, I'll give you 70 for it. And I'm like, no, I'm all good. Then a famous ENS profile called Bloom Capital, he put up a post publicly saying, I'll offer you my Bored Ape in exchange for 000, which is worth 90 Ethereum at the time. I didn't want to swap because I wanted an on-chain purchase, which means I wanted the purchase to be directly on my OpenSea profile so that it would get picked up by the sales bots and it would be on the collection page. So on the collection page, if I just did a swap, it wouldn't say the highest sale was 100 ETH.
It would just say that it was this for that.
Exactly. And people thought I was crazy. They literally were like, if you hold on to this, it'll be worth millions. Why are you going to let it go for this price? A 100 ETH sale really solidifies the actual club and it allows us to go from there. That was kind of like my thinking. So 70 ETH, I rejected it. Bored Ape offer, I replied and I rejected that. And I was like, it has to be a 100 ETH sale on chain. And then, funny how like things go full circle. The guy who I went and flew up and met in Singapore, he saw the post, calls me and he says, if you're considering swapping, I'll give you 100 ETH for it right now. And I said, MYC, like it's available for 100 ETH to buy. And he's like, I didn't even see the listing. Give me 5 minutes. And then in 5 minutes, Mo, it's actually a crazy feeling. Like I'm sitting there and then he FaceTimes me. He's like, I just want to double check this is true. And I got it on camera.
Yeah, I saw the
recording. And then he bought it. And then before you know it, there's like a 100 ETH sale come through. And I'm just like.
Were you at work at that time in your office?
But I was by myself in the office. Okay. I really do know this is just scratching the surface of this space, the beginning for sure.